on the hill. I've probably got the mic as well.
To the cave, welcome to the show. The beer is cold and it's time to go. LongHairedYeti'sCave, it's the place to hang out. Come on the show and scream and shout. Keeping it real is what it's all about. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Will. About to begin, we have everything here aside from a dog called Win. The show is about to begin, we have everything here aside from a dog called Win. Get very real, keep it real, keep it yeah. Welcome to the cave, welcome to the show. The beer is cold and it's time to blow. LongHairedYeti'sCave is the place to hang out. Come on the show and scream and shout. Keeping it real is what it's all about. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Win. Come on, Win.
Big up, guys. Back again. And, yeah. You lost. What the fuck are you doing here? Right, okay. So, we'll watch Spurs against Arsenal. And the reason I think it'd be interesting is because they've got a new manager, and it'd be interesting to see how the players come out. Big up Brian, big up to Colin as well. Having a few beers to soften the blow. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. And I hope Arsenal does a favour, as I feel sick after that. Gutted Liverpool and Fergie time. Yeah, I know. Well, they did waste a lot of time, and it just doesn't get nothing done about it. But it sucks. But they've got West Ham next, and Nuno has their number, don't they? So I mean, we've got to hope that they're going to beat West Ham as well at Anfield. That said, lots of positives. I think you called it, mate, to be honest, when you said that they could run out of legs. When you said they could run out of legs, I think you called it there, to be honest. And I think that's pretty much what happened. And they basically, the second half, they knew that if they made us keep chasing, we was going to get even more tired. We tried towards the last 5 minutes to get it, you know. But then they managed to get that. Well, 2 goals basically, and one is definitely elbow. And then they managed to get the second. So sucks, man. Sucks. Really does. We've got to go to Brighton now as well. That's not going to be an easy game. They know how to play us. They did it the City Ground. Different manager now, so we'll see how that one goes. Don't understand taking Hutchinson off. Didn't look tired to me. And he looked like a big threat as well. So that one didn't make sense to me, but we'll see how we go. But we need to score goals, and we are toothless. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I mean, we had a lot of shots that actually hit their players, to be fair, as well. But hey, that's called defending, isn't it? His subs generally were positive. Yeah, there was positive. Yeah, he wanted to look at the other players, didn't he? Back were the only one who looked poor. Yeah, I mean, he's got something to show, any. I suppose he just wants to have a look at him or whatever. But yeah, it does fucking do your head in, I must admit. It really does. So let's get this one going. How do we think this one's going to turn out then? To be honest, I can't see Arsenal losing it. To be honest, I just can't see it. I think I'm more confident than the fans, though. 199th North London derby in league and cups. Nice. I think you'll be all right, mate, to be honest. But yeah, it is gutting. Take it right to the end. And then they managed to get a goal like that. But we've done it on them a few times, I suppose. But it is bloody annoying, to be fair. And then to have Brighton next as well. And they've got West Ham. So they better put something on for West Ham. Right, well, we're getting off to a start on this one. It's Rice plays it back to Raya. Raya smashes the ball up the field. Looking for Gyökeres. That's won by Spurs, but Arsenal have got it at the moment, though, with Trossard. Over to Nkappi. Into Trossard, back to Gabriel. Gabriel back to Saliba. Into Timber, to Rice, to Zubamendi, I mean. But yeah, it is gutting, mate. And I got no beer, so that's that. This is Spuds Cup final. Yeah, it is. And weird to have conceded virtually the same goal twice in 2 minutes. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. And anyway, on to Arsenal. Yeah, absolutely. We'll drown his sorrows in. I ain't got no beer, so I'll be drowning mine in Pepsi, I suppose. Not that Pepsi either. And here's Zubamendi with a ball in the centre of defence. Plays it back to Saliba. Over to Timber. Timber then into Saka. Saka then's getting tackled in the middle. Has to play it back to Saliba. Straight through the middle to Rice. Saka now on the right-hand side. Having a run through. Gets it over to Eze. Eze's control lets him down a bit. Gets it back to Gabriel, though. It's over on the left-hand side now with Trossard. Into Rice in the centre. Rice across to Zubamendi. Timber. Timber into Eze, and he gets it taken off him. Jed Spence, and Eze picks that one up. It's now with Saka on the left-hand side, and Jed Spence takes it away. Saka's giving him pressure. Zubamendi kicks it out for a throw-in. And bring me a draw. Let's go. Big up, Brian, mate. You got a draw against Burnley, didn't you, yesterday? How did that game go? What was it like? 'Cause I didn't watch it. You got a man sent off, though, didn't you, for Fauna? The only thing we've got to worry about, really, it's Nuno that's got Slot's number in it, and he's a manager of West Ham. Arsenal hovering forward at the minute. Spurs get the ball over the top, though. There's a bit of holding going on there by Saliba. Here's Rice. It's out for a throw-in again on the left-hand side. Two minutes and 58 gone. Trossard back to Rice on the left-hand side. Plays it back to Gabriel. Gabriel across to Timber. Timber then down to Saka. Saka up against Spence. Plays it into Timber. Timber gets the ball up in the air. Eder comes in. Dragerson gets his knee to it. And it's Simons and Saliba. That's going to be a throw-in. Nice cross there. Gyökeres with the header, but it's straight onto the knee of Dragerson. Here's Rice in the centre. Plays it across to the right-hand side to Saliba. Into Timber, back to Saliba. Cross to Gabriel. Gabriel to Rice. Rice then back to Raya. Raya smashes the ball down the middle. Looking for Saka, and Bakari has to come out and head the ball away. Trossard gets the ball into the box. So that's all my days have stopped it on the line again. And Arsenal pushing at the minute. Van der Ven gets his head to it. Arsenal on the outside of the box at the minute. Van der Ven gets his head to it again. Spence gets his head to it. Ends up with Timber. Over to Trossard. Back to Timber. Timber gets the crossing. Kicked away by Spurs. And then Jed Spence just jumps on Trossard. That looked very dicey down the middle then, didn't it? Five minutes and 6 gone. 0-0. Spurs, Arsenal. Balls with Vicario. Kicked up the field. Mawani's getting grabbed left, right and centre in this game so far. Dragerson heads the ball back. Bit of head tennis going on now. Rice gets it through to Saka. Saka to Trossard. Trossard down the left-hand side to Nkappi. Nkappi gets the ball in. That's headed away by Jed Spence. Back to Timber. Into Zubamendi. Zubamendi back to Gabriel. Cross to Trossard. Trossard back to Gabriel. Back to Trossard. Back to Gabriel. Into Zubamendi. Cross to Saliba. Timber. Saka on the right-hand side. I mean, you'd know that anyway, but Gabriel. Cross to Rice. Rice across to Saliba. Into Timber. Timber back to Saliba. Back to Gabriel. Across to Rice. into Gyökeres on the left-hand side. He's trying to get round, gets his shot, Gyökeres, and it goes wide. Manages to get round him, though. It's a nice pass through to Gyökeres. He gets past his man, but his shot goes wide. Seven minutes and 13 gone. So fucking annoying when you're losing it. It really is annoying. That referee's a knob as well, Maggie. They're all knobs, so I don't know what's going on here. The referee's talking to the linesman. I've no idea what's going on here. Unless something's happening in the crowd, I don't know. Anybody got volume on? Don't know what's going on. Hey up, Adam, how you doing, mate? I don't know what's going on here. There'll be another 90 minutes on the end of this one at this rate. You okay, Yeti, mate? Yeah, I'm okay, mate. Lost the game, which sucks, but yeah. Fucking EIT issue stopping the game. Is that what it is? Just play on. We played for 100 years with that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, bloody clown. What is it that's actually happened then? Yeah, they said it's an IT issue. Oh, okay. Can't they do football without it? Pennywise. This must suck because you're all mentally ready and everything. You don't need this, do you? My team, Man United, I'm away to Everton tomorrow night. Yeah, mate? Yeah, I know you are. That should be a decent game as well. The lino and ref can't communicate to each other. Well, if it's that fucking important, the lino should flag the ref over. Yeah, I think he did call him over, didn't he? They always get it wrong anyway. This type of shit causes injuries because players have cooled down. Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. Exactly. Well, 12 minutes gone, it's still 0-0, believe it or not. And we sorted it. Right, we're getting back on with it now, I think. Fucking hell, what a useless league this is. We can't even get a fucking computer to work. They got BSOD, mate. Blue screen of death. Right, we're back on Spurs smash it up the pitch. Looking for, is that Mawani? Simone, whatever his Simeone or whatever his name is. Simone. Into Rice. Back to Timber. Timber then all the way back to Raya. Raya out to Gabriel. Gabriel smashes the ball up the left-hand side. Looking for Gyökeres. That's won by Spurs. Basuma. Up to Mawani. That goes out for a throw-in. It's a throw-in to Arsenal. I keep saying the time. Not much point doing that. But 13 minutes and 40 gone. Cappy with a throw. Spurs win that. Simon's got it now in the middle. Back to Jed Spence. Back to Simon. Into Spence. Back to Simon. Spurs keeping it at the back at the minute. And your game should have been a draw today, Yeti, mate. Yeah, I know. And yeah, they got stuck on and a pop-up Domino pizza. Saliba over to Nkapi. Nkapi back to Gabriel. Over to Saliba. Into Timber. Timber to Zubamendi. Zubamendi to Saka. Back to Zubamendi. Zubamendi to Raya. Raya to Zubamendi. Out to Saka. Jed Spence takes that away. Jed Spence now trying to get through. Eze now running through the middle. Gets it through to Rice. Arsenal on a charge here with Rice. Gets it through the middle to Gyökeres, but there's going to be a tackle comes in there, and that's going to be a throw-in on the left-hand side. With Rice, cross to Zubamendi. Zubamendi over to Timber. Timber to Saka. Saka gets the cross in, headed away by Basuma, and that's going to be a corner. First set piece for Arsenal. Spurs will have to watch it here, otherwise it goes the same way. And that's what the ref was saying to the lino. I want to have a mushroom, but you want a meatball pizza special. We can't play until we agree on the pizza. That wouldn't surprise me. Big up, Steph. How you doing? Yo, yeah, you good. You didn't hold out for a draw, buddy, but if you don't score, you risk losing back, sadly. Of course you did. 100%. Totally. Weren't that good in the second half. I think we ran out of steam, to be honest. Pepsi and Stephanie and Afternoon Jack. First half, I thought was really good, but you've got to finish your fucking chances, haven't you? Saka with a corner. Comes straight in, and Saliba, he's gone just wide with the header. 16 minutes and 35 gone. Which worked well there with Gyökeres getting the ball back into the centre. Saliba heads it wide. Celtic 1, Ibs 2. It was actually looking like it was going to be another one of them Wolves games, 35 chances. Oh, he's made a mistake there. It's Trossard. He's outside the area. Oh, my days. He's made a bigger mistake with that shot. Xavi then just kicks it straight to Trossard. Trossard proper fluffs his lines with that shot. Should have made him pay for that. "17 minutes and 45 gone. Still 0-0. Vicario kicks the ball up the field. Headed by Trossard. Loads of head tennis going on in this one. And Saliba misses that. That's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. Cross to Rice. Sends it to Gabriel. Then back to Raya. Raya smashes it up the left-hand side. Picked up by Gyökeres, but then taken off him. Spurs have got it now on the right-hand side. Trying to get through, and there's a mistake there, but Raya comes out to clear it. Both making little mistakes. Good afternoon, all you beautiful people. Come on, you irons. Big up, Harry. How you doing, mate? Needed that win today. You got to play Liverpool next, ain't you? At the Anfield. At Anfield. And you got Nuno as well. Nuno's got Slot's number, so. Arm into the face there. Bloody nose. 19 minutes and 33 gone. And we got Brighton at their place as well. It's back to Vicario. Vicario smashes the ball up the field. That's going to be one in the centre by Arsenal. Headers going everywhere again. Dragerson. Kolo Muani gets it through now to Xavi. He's got Timber and Saliba on him at the moment. It's over to Saka. Saka then just gets taken down. Well, I say taken down. That would be embellishment. Zubamendi across the Timber. Back to Saliba. Into Gabriel. In the middle to Zubamendi. He misses it though. Xavi's got it now. Kolo, whoever that is, the 29, gets his shot. It's Gabriel with Gray on the right-hand side up against Incapi. He gets his cross in, Gray, and Saliba heads the ball away. He goes to Jed Spence on the left-hand side. It's it back to Van der Ven. Van der Ven puts it into the box. That should be Raya's. Raya jumps up, catches it, sends it straight out to Trossard. He gets the ball down to Gyökeres. Spurs managed to clear that up and get it back to Vicario. 21 minutes and 15 gone. I don't know. Every time they put it up in the air, it's always an Arsenal player that wins it. So I don't think that's the answer. It's back with Incapi. Back to Gabriel. Cross to Saliba. Yes, mate, a point closer. We just need Arsenal to do us both a favour. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Jed Spence is not very happy on that scenario. Oh, guess who it is? Jeez. Spencer's getting really frustrated with Saka. Free kick Arsenal, Rice over it. Going straight into the box. And that's easy cleared there from Spurs. Eze trying to win it. Can't. Oh, and Spurs have got it off Trossard. That's gone out for a throw-in. To Arsenal. It's Bond, isn't it, that ref? He's a twat and all, isn't he? Man, they're all twats, to be honest. But Zubimendi plays it forward. Back to Saliba. Into Timber. Timber running through the centre now. Plays it across to Zubimendi. Zubimendi into Nkappi. Nkappi into Trossard. And Trossard gets pressured again and gets the ball taken off him by Basuma, I think. Free kick Spurs. Arsenal 2-5, Spuds 8-1 draw and 3-1. Long ball over the top, looking for Spence. Timber manages to sort that out. Goes over to Gabriel. Gabriel plays it down the left-hand side, trying to get Gyökeres away, but Vicario smashes the ball down the field. And Saliba should get on that, but his header goes out of play. It's Spence. Back to Saw. Still with Saw. Cross to Van der Ven. Into Dragerson. Dragerson long ball down the centre, but that's going to go all the way through for a goal kick. Coming up to 25 minutes gone. 0-0. Spurs fans yawning. That says a lot, doesn't it? You had a bet on it, Pepsi. Ball over the top. Gyökeres goes down. It's with Dragerson. Dragerson plays it up the right-hand side. Goes out for a throw-in. Spud's throwing near the halfway line. We are shit, says Ryan, Arsenal fan. Big up, mate. Hope you're well, pal. Gabriel all the way back to Raya again. Raya into Zubimendi. Zubimendi running through the centre. Plays it across to Timber. Timber then back to Saliba. Saliba to Gabriel. Nkappi now on the left-hand side. Drops back, plays it into Zubimendi. Into Eze, back to Zubimendi. Zubimendi across to Saliba. Saliba to Timber. Timber, tries to get one down the centre, but it didn't go right down the centre, and then he goes straight into the Spurs player. Yellow card for Timber. Both teams making a few mistakes, but they've probably gone out of it a bit now because they did that, because they stopped the game all that time. Are the Yids playing any better under Igor Two Dogs? Well, I mean, it's not really seen a lot of it yet. I mean, the fighting, I suppose. But both teams are making little mistakes every now and then. Simons looks lively. He's got the free kick now. Ball over the top. Dragson's going to try and head this ball back in. Keeps it in. Gets it to Gabriel. It's gone out anyway. My dad put a tenner on Spurs winning because he's obviously Spurs. His £10 can become 70 if Spurs win. It's not a bad win, is it, that? Raya out to Saliba. Saliba running down this right-hand side. Plays it into Saka. Timber's just up in front of him. Gets it to Timber now. Timber back to Saliba. Cross to Rice. Into Eze. Eze then plays it into Nkapi. Nkapi then goes down. Back to Trossard. Into Rice. Rice to Zubamendi. Back to Rice. Over to Gabriel. Gabriel to Rice. Into Zubamendi. Back to Gabriel. Cross to Saliba. To Saka. Back to Gabriel. Cross to Saliba. Into Zubamendi. To Saka. Saka then gets taken down. Yeah, I don't think you can argue with that one. 29 minutes and 22 gone. Still 0-0. Free kick Arsenal on the halfway line. Back to Zubamendi. Played across to Rice. Rice to Zubamendi. Into Saliba. Zubamendi then goes down after the pass. Mawani kicked him. Big up Daniel Knights. How you doing, mate? .30 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Free kick to Arsenal. Saliba with it. Plays it through to Nkapi. Got a bit of space on this left-hand side. Plays it into Gyökeres. Back to Nkapi outside the box. Ball kicked up the right-hand side by Spurs. Gabriel picks that up. Spurs win the ball back, though. Back to Vicario. Vicario smashes the ball up the field. Goes straight over the top of Zubamendi. And Mawani's getting away, but Gabriel plays it well. That's a free kick. I've cut the top of my mouth somewhere. Pressure on Arsenal. Yeah. Saka now on the left-hand side up against Jed Spence. Jed Spence is just grabbing him and pulling him all over the place at the minute. Throw into Arsenal. On the right-hand side, Timber with it. Cross comes in from Zubamendi, headed out by Spurs. Shot comes in from Eze. Back to Timber. Timber drops it down the right-hand side to Saka. Saka trying to get past... Oh, they've got it here. Here, first goal. Eze. Eze with the first goal. 1-0 Arsenal. Saka been trying to get round there. Lost that 29, whoever he is. 1-0 Eze. Gabriel diving again. Yeah, I know he was. 1-0 to Arsenal. Briche Eze, or whatever his name is. Helps us out, so I can't really fault it, to be honest. Oh, that's wrong team, isn't it? You can breathe a bit of a sigh of relief, I guess. Right. Where's the fucking game gone now? First time up against Saw, and Saka gets past him. Plays it into Eze. Eze lifts it up and then volleys it into the net. 1-0. Fuck it and get in there, says Harry. Yeah, that's good for us. 33 minutes and 16 gone. 1-0 Arsenal. Now they've got to keep it going now. I cut the top of my fucking mouth. I don't know how. Oh, here's Mwani. He's in the box. And he's a goal. Oh, my days. They've got one back straight away. Kolo Mwani. Spurs score straight away after Arsenal do. It's 1-1. Bloody hell, that's quick. One, bloody hell. This is why we're shit. Yeah, then come on, lots more goals. Arsenal, think about the goal difference. Yeah, Pappy's so absolutely useless there. Yeah. Well, Jed Spencer's been on him most of the time. I think that was the first time he got up against Pappy. So takes that off Rice as well. Yeah, Moani takes that off Rice as well. Raya misses it completely. 35 minutes gone. 1-1. Game on. Saka on the right-hand side. Try and have a run through, but Jed Spence gets the better of that. Smashes the ball up to Zubamendi. Still with Saka. Saka now. And that's going to be a throw into Arsenal on the right-hand side. No, it's Spurs. Must have took a deflection off him. Lovely jubbly, says Jack. Spence smashes the ball down the middle. That's going to be won by Gabriel, though. Saliba then does a back. Loses a ball there. Bloody hell, it's out again for a throw-in. 36 minutes and 3 gone. Spurs 1, Arsenal 1. Gabriel, cross to Rice. Rice back to Gabriel. Gabriel to Saliba. Saliba to Timber. Timber back to Saliba. Saliba's looking a little bit bozo-y today. Reyes smashes the ball out to the left-hand side looking for Gyökeres, and Dragusin gets in front of him. It's back to Nkappi. Nkappi puts the ball down the middle looking for Saka. Saka's got through, and Vicario saved the shot. It's out for a corner. Got through easy though there. Declan Rice throwing it away there. What is he doing? Just lump it up the pitch. Yeah, they should do that a lot more, shouldn't they? Actually, I think that comes off Saka, doesn't it? It's Vicario, then I think it's back off Saka. Yeah, goal kick. Saliba, Gabriel's all over him. Back to Gabriel. Gabriel to Zubamendi. Gabriel goes down under the challenge from Conor Gallagher. Refs got it cut out today. 37 minutes and 44 gone. A lot in that, to be honest. Zubamendi through to Eze. Over to Timber on the right-hand side. Into Saka. Saka gets the cross in, and that's headed out by whatever his name is. Gray. 38 minutes and 28 gone. Another corner to Arsenal. Gallagher's on Gabriel. Ball comes in. Headed away by Spurs. Gyökeres picks it up on the right-hand side. Getting challenged, though. Gets it to Timber. Timber's got it now. He's getting a lot of pressure on him, though, from Basuma. Throw to Arsenal on the right-hand side. Hey, AJ, how you doing, mate? You all right, pal? Hope you're all good, sir. Yeah, all good, matey. Hope you're well, pal. Into Zubamendi, cross to Rice. Pissed off with the loss, but it is what it is. Here's Rice now on the left-hand side. Gives it to Trossard. Back to Gabriel. Cross to Saliba. Into Timber. Into Eze. Tries to put Saka in. Saka now on the right-hand side. He's trying to get through for his shot. Can't get his shot off. Timber's got it in the box. Gets it through to Gyökeres. Gyökeres with a shot. He's gone wide. It's not Gyökeres. It's Trossard. And I'm all good, thank you, Yeti. Nice one, mate. That's corner. It should be a corner. Corner Arsenal. 40 minutes and 43 gone. 1-1. Ball comes in, straight at the net, punched away by Vicario, kicked away then by Spurs. Saka now on the outside of the box, trying to go through on his own, loses the ball. Van der Ven gets it across to Conor Gallagher. Gallagher now on the left-hand side, gives it to Simmons, Yavi, or whatever his name is, and Gyökeres. Trossard. Why do I keep calling Trossard Gyökeres? We need, you know, like FIFA where you get the names of the players. I need that. Throw into Arsenal. Timber back to Saliba. Saliba then across to Gabriel. Gabriel back to Raya. Raya to Gabriel. Gabriel fires it down the left-hand side looking for Gyökeres. Gyökeres goes down. Dragason's having him on toast at the minute. Here's Gallagher into Basuma. Back to Gallagher. Cross to Jed Spence. Spence is going to have a run down this left-hand side. He's getting crowded out, though, by red shirts, and Saka manages to get his foot to it. It's going to be a throw to Spurs. Oh, mate, you just dropped a right fucking stinker. Oh, fuck's sake. And question, is Arteta's tactics board made out of Lego? I think it probably is. I think it probably is, Steph, to be honest. Throwing coming in from Dragerson. It's going to be a long throw with the looks of it. Headed away by Incapi. That's going to be another throw-in on the left-hand side. 43 minutes and 5 gone. Another long throw coming in. No, it's corner, actually. Am I blind? I think I am blind. I've got Legos in my eyes or something. Corner Spuds. Ball comes in, punched away by Raya with Basuma. Tactics board made out of bottles. That's over to Xavi on the left-hand side. Takes it well. Gets tackled, though, by Incapi. Going to be another throw-in. For Spuds on the left-hand side. Whoa. Don't you dare look at me like that, cute, when I can smell that shit you've just done, bro. Don't you dare give me that innocent look. You shit it out, nobody else. 44 minutes and 25 gone. 1-1. It's 1-1. With Jokeres, he loses out. He's got Xavi Simons now. Gets it through to Dragerson. Dragerson puts the ball into the box. Rare comes forward for it and catches the ball. Sends it down the left-hand side. Looking for Trossard. And that's belted straight back by Spurs. But that's going to roll all the way through to Raya. Into Zubamendi in the centre. Over to Timber on the right-hand side. Back to Zubamendi. Cross to Rice. Into Incapi. Down to Trossard. Trossard needs to pass this ball. Over to Saliba. Into Timber. Timber to Saka. Saka back to Timber. Timber looked like he was going to have a shot, but Simon got involved, got in the middle of it. There's Saka now trying to get across. Lovely challenge there from Jed Spence. Extra 8 minutes on the first half. Meow. Meow. No kitty. No kitty, it's my papa. What you doing? Pepsi. Yeah, that was a big screw up from Rice, that was. "46 minutes and 25 gone. Ball up the field. Jokeres, if he can turn. Can't get away from Dragerson, though. Back to Vicario. Dragerson was Dragerson. Foul on Rice. Over to Gabriel. Saliba. Timber. Into Zubamendi. Zubamendi has to turn back, sends it back to Saliba. Into Rice. Rice back to Raya. Raya smashes it up the middle of the field. That's going to be headed away by Dragerson. And then Saka brings the ball down nicely there. Conor Gallagher picks it up. Gray puts it down the right-hand side looking for Mawani. Mawani and Gabriel both go down. Gabriel gets up and Mawani's down, stays down. Here's Saka. Going to try and get on his left foot against Van der Ven. Nice tackle there from Van der Ven. And it's with Jed Spence. Spence getting himself in a bit of a mess here, but they get away with it. Eze with a shot, and that's not really anything to talk about. Rice was laughing because he had a bet on Mawani scoring. Yeah, it's harder than the one off, doesn't it? The other that was. Gabriel has actually tried to barge him, but he misses. 48 minutes and 22 gone. 1-1. Spurs, Arsenal. White Fart Lane. Mawani again's picked it up here. Straight into Raya. What? Here comes Rice running down the middle. Gets it through to Gyökeres. It is the back of Gyökeres' foot, and Gallagher takes the ball away. It's back to Gray. Still with Gray. Back to Dragerson. Dragerson's going to run through the middle, but Gyökeres is going to get him there. They've both been at it, them two. Here's Trossard. He's the man that can get it. Oh, he gets... Oh, no. He takes the deflection, ends up in the hands of Vicario. Vicario smashes it down the centre. Mawani up against Gabriel again. Gabriel manages to head the ball back to Raya. There's a bit of a battle going on there. It's into Rice. To Gabriel. Gabriel just walking forward with the ball. Plays it across to Rice. For fuck's sake. And Gabriel, lucky there, he wasn't looking at the ball at all. Just knocked Mawani flying. He looked like he missed him to me. Hincapi outside the area. He's going to smack it, and that's going to be a corner. A free corner. 50 minutes and 25 gone. Corner Arsenal. Can they get it back on this corner? Tune in next week. Boom, 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 boom. Rice with a corner. This will get straight on the net as well. Getting a load of shit from the Spurs fans. Straight in at the goal. That's headed away though. And it's Eze. Can't get it. Can't control it though. Izabi's trying to run onto this. Saliba gets it. Muller Rice corner. 51 minutes and 35 gone. Spurs 1, Arsenal 1. Xavi gets the header. Saliba manages to get the ball away, though. Over to Gyökeres. Gallagher goes down. Timber. Over to Saka. Saka again's getting a lot of attention from Jed Spence. It's with Xavi. Plays it into Gallagher. Gallagher now trying to get through, but can't. Trossard goes away with it, gets it to Eze, back with Trossard. He's running in onto the goal, gets it across to Nkappi. Nkappi then back to Rice. Rice to Gabriel. Gabriel to Zubamendi. Zubamendi into Eze. Trossard on the edge of the area gets tackled. Back to Rice. Back to Gabriel. Gabriel to Nkappi on the left-hand side. Nkappi puts the cross in, headed away by Dragerson. And then that ends up with Saka. It's here with Timber. Back to Saka on the right-hand side. Saka trying to get through. Saliba puts the ball into the box. Spurs fucking defending well at the moment. Saka gets it over to Rice, and then Saka goes down. Off time, guys. 1-1. Right, I'm gonna get I'm gonna grab myself a Coke. I think not that kind of Coke either. Right, be back in a sec. Yeah, Spurs need the half-time whistle. Yeah, absolutely. How do we think it will end up then? Because, I mean, Arsenal score and then Spurs score straight away. So, interesting. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Good job you can't see my window ledge. It's full of bottles. Full of Cruz Campo bottles. I ain't got any full ones, though, unfortunately. Let's have a look at Facebook, see what Andrew is saying. See what the fans are saying, actually. Right, let's have a look. Let's play until Liverpool score. That's what one person says. Congratulations to Anthony Taylor on 3 points. Now off to check the scousers that haven't stolen my car. Game doesn't finish until Liverpool score. Looked offside to me. Let's see the reverse angle. Thank God Forest haven't got a striker. Never mind. Just keep going Reds and let's get the Spurs done. Hard to play against the ref as well. So that's pretty much the looks like pretty much the feeling between most of the Forest fans. There's a referee thing. Back, big up, Adama. How you doing now, mate? Are you sorted yourself? You sorted yourself out, mate? So what we thinking then? Are we thinking that they're going to Arsenal's going to get this over the line? I mean, what do you think about the players under this new manager? I mean, they look like they've got a lot more fight about them. Mawani looks a danger. Xavi looks on it as well. Saka keeps the ball a little bit too much in that half, I thought, to be honest. At times, anyway. And chicken fried rice. I mean, oh my days, he made a right mistake there, didn't he? To let Mawani in. He's normally the man they can count on as well. Little Caesary, but we'll start again once I start moving around again. Yeah. And I've never had anything like that, mate, to be honest. I've had a panic attack. They're not nice. I've had one of them. Had that in the middle of town as well. That was crazy, that was. Never had another one, but I did have one. Big up Yeti, mate. I'm back, bro. Big up to you, Adam. So you guys against Everton tomorrow then? I think you should be all right. I think you're on a bit of an upturn at the moment. You've got to watch that Ndiaye. That Ndiaye can be really good. The player that we wanted actually for a while. So he's going to be really good. I don't know whether he'll still be at Everton next season, but he is a really good player, that Ndiaye. And Dewsbury all can turn it on as well, but I don't know if they're playing. I don't know if they're suspending or what. But if you've got all your guys, then I do like your attacking line. I'm going Everton 1, Man United 2. Yeah, mate. Yeah, is it at Everton? Is it? Their stadium's nice, though, isn't it? I do like their stadium and where it's situated. It looks proper cool. It's called functional movement disorder. It gives me over 10 different conditions, including seizures to deal with. Fucking hell, man, that's fucking crazy, isn't it? And what do they give you for it? Do they give you anything for it? Can they do anything about it? I don't know much about it, so I can't really. I mean, I know about seizures, and I can't see where they'd be nice. I mean, my cat had one a couple of days ago, and that weren't very nice. Just seeing that. So. Yes, it's the first time Man United men go to Everton, new stadium tomorrow night. Yeah, mate. Yeah. It's a nice stadium, actually. It's a nice stadium. Colin says he was elated for 24 seconds. No. That's the worst time, though, isn't it? The worst time when someone scores is right afterwards. Always say that. It's the worst time. Don't give me nothing. Yes, it can be treated, but accessing it is hard. That's ridiculous, mate. That's ridiculous that they don't do anything about it. You on the pop, yeah, mate? Yeah. I'm not bothering having a beer today. I had enough the other day. Bloody hell! Drank loads of bottles the other day when I was watching that Fenerbahce match. Mind you, I did have something to celebrate. So But I did deck some beer, I know that. Got a lot to do tomorrow, so I didn't really want to have any beer tonight. Because I'm looking absolutely useless. The day after I've had beer, I am absolutely useless. There's just nothing. I've got no energy at all. Nothing. So, it's one of them, innit? There's one of them. Did anybody watching Knights of the Seven Kingdoms? Fucking brilliant, that is. Did the bear deck you, Yeti, mate? It does, man. It does. It just fucking. I mean, I don't get headaches or anything like that. I get the whole body just is done, finished. Arteta is team back, and that's why I think City will win the league. Pep been there and done it. Yes, it's absolutely possible, mate. I mean, I'd rather they win today, to be honest with you, because of where Spurs are in the table at the minute. We've got to look after ourselves, haven't we, at the end of the day? But I mean, we could still get it going. I mean, we've got to go and play Brighton, and that ain't going to be an easy game against Brighton. They seem to have our number. We have got a different manager now, so hopefully. But I mean, we played like a big game on Thursday night, so maybe it just came too soon, and I think there was flagging a bit. And I think Liverpool could see that as well. That's why they was making us chase the ball a lot. But to lose it right at the end, it's annoying. But I mean, we've done it to a lot of teams as well. So it is what it is. We move on. We need to get a result against Brighton. And we need Liverpool to beat West Ham. But Nuno does seem to have slots numbered, don't he? So, that could be an interesting one as well. Who Forest got next weekend? We've got Brighton. We've got Fenerbahce next at the City Ground on the 26th. And then we've got Brighton at their place as well. Job is done for Forest from the first leg. Well, yeah, it appears so. But we've got to be careful. We can't rest on his laurels. We've got to get it going and let's make it, let's solidify it. Love talking football, Yeti, mate. Love the Premier League yet. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Like to stay in it. What happened with Chelsea yesterday anyway, Daniel? Did you watch it? I know they got Fofana sent off. I ain't seen any of the highlights though or anything like that. So yesterday I only watched the West Ham Bournemouth game, but while I was playing that game, and also the City Newcastle. But I mean, like Jack says, though, it would take a little bit out of you with that stoppage right at the start. That would actually cool the players down. So it would take a lot out of you. I think that is not. It's not ideal. I think we've got City coming up as well. Let's have a quick look. So we've got Fenerbahce, then we've got Brighton and Hove Albion, then we've got Manchester City on the 4th of March. Then we've got Fulham. Fulham's one of them teams against us. Then we've got Spuds. Then we've got Villa. Then we've got Burnley. Then we've got Sunderland. Don't matter. It don't matter who you play. You got to bring it, haven't you? You got to bring it at the end of the day. There's no easy games in the Prem, so I mean, you've got to bring it. No excuses. I have not seen all the goals yet. Have you yet, mate? No, I haven't. I watched. Well, I saw the West Ham Bournemouth, but I haven't seen the others. Saw the ones from today because they came up on the highlights. You watching Everton v Man United tomorrow night, yeah, mate? Yeah, I probably will. Yeah, probably will. I might do it while I'm playing that pirate game. I don't know. I might do it that way instead, where I've got the game on my laptop and then I'm playing the game on my PC. I might do that. I kind of enjoy doing that because, you know, as much as I love football, gaming is really my thing. I love gaming. I just love gaming. And I've got quite a lot of games to put on as well. I was playing one last night called Knights of the Frontier, and you have to get out of the cell. You have to make a lockpick and then try and get out of this cell. And the guards heard me 3 times. Beat the shit out of me 3 times. I managed to escape, and then I went, started stealing everybody's food from out their sheds and stuff, and then went hiding in this abandoned barn. Looks a good game though, that does. It's you know, I mean, I'm not bothered about like being a rogue or anything like that. I'd rather just start off as nothing and then sort of learn things as you go along. What we're doing now then? Well, we're getting ready for the start of the second half, but we're all stood in the middle of the pitch and the referee's talking, oh, we're pressing around again. What we do? Are we having a change of linesman, or is it that's a different linesman, isn't it? What are you fanning around at today? Fuck anybody who's got a late train home or anything, mind you. I mean, it is in London, and it so they might be all right. I don't know, but you don't know where half of the fans are coming from. You're going to miss the end of the game at this rate. Football in my heart, yeah, mate. Yeah, I mean, I love football. Don't get me wrong, but I like gaming as well, and I don't really want to sort of just jump on every game. You busy tomorrow, yeah, mate? Yeah, I've got a fair bit to do tomorrow. Have a proper good clean, and I want to change this room around as well. I want to get my PC a bit further into the centre and then get my bed over this side instead. That's the plan. Whether I'll do it or not is another thing, but that's the plan. So I just chuck some music on, some Sleep Token or some Bring Me the Horizon or something, and I'll crack on with it, or Ghost or something like that. Right, well, we're on the pitch, sorting out another linesman's stuff. Saka's got the captaincy. Does that mean Gabriel's gone off? Or was he the captain anyway? Can't say I noticed. Jesus is sitting on the bench there with his compensation face. I don't know what's going on. We're watching Odegaard tie his shoelaces. I mean, what else do you pay, like, what, 40 quid a month for Sky for to watch Odegaard tie his shoelace? It's entertainment, isn't it? Just kicking the ball around at the minute. Yeah, I think they're having to change a linesman. Well, we will kick off eventually. And we do kick off. Back to Vicario. Smashes it down the left-hand side. Headed back by Gabriel. Back by Dragerson. Xavi gets onto it. Mawani now turning. Xavi now trying to get round for a shot. Gets a shot. Ooh, that's a save from Raya. Good shot that was. Got a good shot off there. Looked like we were going to get a good shot off there. Spring cleaning of the cave. Yeah, absolutely. Man City's 2 lose now. Yeah. Right, Trossard on the left-hand side. Up against Paulina. Trossard gets into the middle, but that's picked off by Basuma. It's Xavi, but Saliba's going to get a tackle in there. It's over to Timber on the right-hand side. Timber through to Saka. Saka gets the cross in. Rice is in the centre, and that's taken off Eze. Then just smashed up the pitch by Spurs. Raya comes out. Saliba over to Timber. Timber then puts it into the middle. It's in here with Gyökeres. What a goal from Gyökeres. What a goal. Lovely turn. Lovely hit. 2-1. That was a nice goal, that was. Took it well. Timber goes straight into the middle. Gyökeres picks it up, turns, hits it. What a goal. What a goal from Gyökeres. You've got to give it credit where it's due, and that was a cracking goal. Back on. 2-1. Bit more straightforward, straight in there. Cracking shot that is. Look at that, man. Beautiful shot. You ain't saying nobody's saving that. Look at that, man. Fucking lovely. Compensation face makes football look like a laughing stock. And I thought Odegaard would have a poor ball boy tie his laces for him. Yeah, privileged footballers. Fuck it. And salute Jack. Right, Gallagher puts the ball over the top for Mawani. Saliba gets it off him. Spence. Papasaw. Into Xavi. Mawani's just getting held left, right and centre here. Dragerson again gets onto it. Oh, ball over the top for Gyökeres. Can't get on the end of that. They've been grabbing and pulling Mawani around all the time in this game. Here's Basuma. Back to Dragerson. Over to Paulina. Paulina to Dragerson. Cross to Van der Ven. Into Spence. Spence now tries to get a run through. He's got Timber on him, though. Timber gets his foot to it. Goes to Rice. Rice plays it back to Raya. Raya smashes the ball out. Dragerson with Gyökeres again. Paulina back to Van der Ven. Van der Ven across to Jed Spence. Arsenal just back in numbers at the minute. Papa Saw. Well, I just call him Saw, actually. Gray to Paulina. Cross to Dragerson. Dragerson's going to run through. Gets pressure from Gyökeres. Into Jed Spence. Basuma. Back to Spence. Spence then gets it through into Xavi. Xavi puts it down the right-hand side to Gray. Gray 9. Cappy falls over. Gets back up. Gallagher on the right-hand side. Gets it through to Gray. Gray's going to try and get the cross in. Gets the cross in, and that's straight into the hands of Raya. Safe hands from Raya. Spurs, what? Ooh, that's a tackle. That's a tackle there from Paulina. Here's Jed Spence on the outside of the area. Puts the ball into the area, and that's in the hands of Raya again. Rolled out to Zubamendi. Zubamendi across to Incapi. Incapi down to Eze on the left-hand side. Eze does one on Paulina. Eze now. He's in the box. He's getting round. Eze. Shot. Comes in. Oh, Trossard nearly gets on the end of it. Vicario stops it going out. And it's with Vicario now. Plays it out to Van der Ven. Up to Spence. Cross to Basuma. Van der Ven plays it down the left-hand side. That's out for a throw into Spuds. And I take it back. Arsenal to lose. Yeah. Good as he did in big style there. Nutmeg. Straight through Paulina's legs. Nice defending though from Van der Ven. Spurs now with Xavi. Xavi's going to have a run through here. He's running up to Gabriel. He's still got it. Gabriel gets in with a challenge. Mawari gets the ball. He's kicked away by Arsenal. That's got out for a throw-in. He went straight through the middle there, Xavi. Dragerson across to Paulina. Paulina to Gray. Back to Paulina. Back to Dragerson. Dragerson getting pressure from Gyökeres. Gets it up to Jed Spence. Spence has now got a lot of pressure on him from Timber. Timber goes down after barging him. Here's Gallagher. Gray. Gray over to Gallagher on the right-hand side. Gallagher's now going to try and get through the middle. Plays it back to Basuma. It's back to Gray. Gray then puts it down the side, down the wing to Gallagher. Just manages to keep the ball in. Gallagher gets the cross. Mawari! Oh, it's a goal! Mawari. No, look, the referee's saying no, I think. Did it go out or what? Dive, says the Tottenham manager. Don't know what happened there. It's being called off, though. It's not a goal. Let's have a look. Gallagher gets it. Crosses it in. Oh, my days. Gabriel, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, referee. What a load of bollocks. What a load of bollocks. You're calling it off for that. You're taking the goal away from him for that. Seriously. That is bollocks. Jack, need your opinion on that, mate. That is bollocks. Referee, you're a knob. That's not a fucking foul, says Jack. No, Not in a million years. Oh, Saliba's let this bounce. Managed to head it back to Raya, though. Raya over to Saliba. Into Timber. Timber smashes the ball over the top. Paulina should be able to get this. Gets it back to Gray. Gray gets pressure from Eze. Smashes the ball up the field. Mawani can't win it. Zubamendi picks it up. Gets it through to Gyökeres. Tackle comes in. Van der Ven's going to get that back to Vicario. Played down the left-hand side, but it's gone to Saliba. Timber into Rice. To Incapi. Trossard. That was absolute bollocks, that was. Absolute bollocks. It's with Zubamendi. Cross to Saliba. Over to Gabriel. Never a foul. Fuck off. I hate Arsenal so much, man. Yeah, it's never a foul, that word. Never. That was shocking. I bet the Tottenham fans are going mental on that one. Played up now to Eze. Into Saka. Saka waits for the contact as usual and then goes down. Gets a free kick. Incapi into Trossard, back to Incapi. Incapi then right across to Rice. Rice is in the box here, gets the cross, and that's fired out for a corner by Saw. They'll apologise for it afterwards, I should think. Not that it'll matter. Mosquera's coming on that. Timber's gone off. That is a smart idea because he's on a yellow card. Corner Arsenal. Rice with it. Timber's just sitting on the pit off the pitch. Headed away from Spurs. Oh, straight into the hands of Vicario. Long ball thrown out looking for Xavi, but he's got Rice to contend with. Rice kicks it out for a throw-in. I don't like Spurs yet either. That is pathetic. Yeah, I know, mate. I totally agree. I mean, look at that. What's that? Trossard there. Are you fucking having me on? Are you fucking having me on? Give it a fucking break, man. Why don't you just give him the fucking title, for fuck's sake? That is bollocks. Rice as well. And then Trossard just throws himself to the floor. What a load of bollocks. They should be in prison cells, this lot. I just can't stand cheating. That is blatant cheating. Yeah, absolutely. And that was as well. If you're going to win it with quality, like your fucking Gyökeres goal and all that kind of stuff. What a load of crap them two decisions was. It just, honestly, it's ridiculous. I don't know how our referee and official can't see these things, to be honest. Here's Jed Spence. Well, I mean, they can see these things. Spence gets the ball taken off him. He's keeping it too much there. Is Eze. Gets it into Saka. Saka gets a shot. Vicario gets the ball back. Good save from Vicario. Straight at him, though. That goal was a goal, no question about it. Yeah, absolutely. Glad the goal was cancelled, otherwise I'd have to U-turn again. Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, if you're going to win the title, win the title. Stop fucking cheating, man. Oh, they've got away here. Saka is in the box. Oh no, he's got it to Eze, and it's 3. Eze scores, and it's 3. Their tails are up now. After that, tails are well up. That's a bullshit decision. That ref should be fucking sacked, mate. Should be fucking sacked. What's they going to do? Three, 1. Oh, man. It's the back of Paulina's leg, man. At least the refs has my back. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? And done it again. 5 goals versus Spuds this season. And good for you, Pepsi. They should have had that goal, though, mate. That was no way a foul. No way. And they do change games. They'll blast them now, I think. Yeah, should be 3-2 by the sounds of it. Yup. Here's Saka. Saka gets tackled by Basuma. Into Jed Spence. Solanke's on now for Gallagher. Into Basuma. Back to Jed Spence. Up to Gyökeres. Eze drops it over the top, but that's going all the way through to Vicario. Gives it back to Van der Ven. Over to Paulina. Into Gray. And up the horse. Van der Ven. Dragerson, I mean. Back to Vicario. Into Paulina. Paulina's passed straight to Incapi. He's having a bit of a mare. He is. Here's Arsenal again. Oh, gets a good challenge there, though, on Trossard. Gray up to Solanke. Solanke's getting a bit of pressure on him now, though. Tackle comes in from Rice. Goes out for a throw-in. 63 minutes gone. Paulina with a ball. Over to Dragerson. Dragerson puts it over to Gray. Gray takes it well, then gets taken down by Trossard. Another throw-in. Into Solanke. Oh, back to Solanke. And all the way back to Vicario. Kicked over the top, and that's headed back by Saliba. Saka into Gyökeres. Back to Gyökeres. Gyökeres has still got hold of it. Got it, though. Dragerson picks it up. Gets it back to Gray. Gray then smashes it down the pitch. Gabriel gets that. Smashes it up the pitch. Basuma heads the ball back. Headed back by Zubamendi. Oh, they've turned them again. Here's Eze. He's on the outside. Oh, tackle from Paulina. Paulina into Solanke. Back to Van der Ven. into Jed Spence. Spence now on the left-hand side. Gets it through to Xavi, but Saliba covers that. Gets it back to Raya. Raya kicks it out to Zubamendi. Lost their heads, no? Is Saka playing centrally again or out wide? He's out wide and then he's going into the centre every now and then. "65 minutes and 10 gone. And Arsenal on the attack against Gyökeres outside the area. Gets it through to Trossard. Smashed away by Spurs. Back to Saliba. Saliba down the line to Mosquera. Is that Mosquera? Mosquera into Trossard. Trossard's back heel ends up with Zubamendi. Mosquera into Saka. I think he is in the middle, actually. Fucking Spurs trying their best to get the ball out at the moment. Up against Gabriel Mawani. And Gabriel manages to head the ball back. Basuma gets it through to Xavi. Mawani again chasing Nkappi. Nkappi waits for the touch on his back and goes down. Pigeons coming on there. Richarlison. You know he's getting sent off. You know he's getting sent off, don't you? You just know he's getting sent off. Gyökeres holding his shirt and he just drops on the floor. Don't know where I'd prefer Saka, central or wide. What say you, Pepsi? Could be an option for England centrally. I mean, right, Mawani's coming off. Richarlison's coming on. I think Mawani's been quite a pain to him, actually. Over to Gray. He heads it into the centre. It's with Xavi. Xavi gets it across to Jed Spence. Jed Spence now on the left-hand side. Into Xavi again. Back to Solanke. To Van der Ven. Back to Jed Spence. Jed Spence getting a lot of pressure from Mosquera. Keeping hold of the ball, though. Tries to pass it. Need to pass the ball quicker, man. And that's going to be a throw-in. 68 minutes and 5 gone. Spurs 1, Arsenal 3. Here's Solanke. Can't get the ball over the top, though. Gets it back. Basuma. Back to Van der Ven. Van der Ven to Dragusin. Dragusin across to Paulina. Paulina into Gray. Gray drops it down the line to Saw. Saw back heels it against Gabriel. And Spurs have got a throw on the right-hand side. There's a bit of a tussle going on here. Gabriel down again, crying. Mate, I think he's been around Jesus too long, hasn't he? He definitely learnt the compensation phase. with his fucking turkey teeth. Yeah, I think Saka could play centrally for England, and Mbawani can be a good player. Frustrating though. Yeah, do you like him there for Arsenal, Pepsi? Let me just check this message because I've actually had a message come through. Oh. Not a good message, really. Early days, yeah. Pepsi. Saka. Just wide with a shot. That pick for your avatar, Peps. Guys, I've got to go. I've got to go. That message was that message was that my uncle's died. I'll catch you later, guys. As always, keep it real, keep it Yeti. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. And yeah, tatty fucking bye, guys. See you later.